we're talking about here is how to take a theme that you may have previously updated and apply those changes, particularly the theme customized changes, to a newer version of the theme. So what I've done here is simply downloaded both of the themes. So the previous version is the one that we've previously updated. So it's got our sliders and all that sort of stuff in it. And this one's the newer vanilla version. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the vanilla, and you'll see inside it, it's got a file, like a file, and that's the theme. We're going to copy that file and take it back to our top directory, paste it, and we're going to make sure we label it something like merged version of new theme with previous banners, etc. Doesn't really matter what you call it as long as it's meaningful to you. Then what we'll do is go into the old version, the previous version, open up the zip file, and once again grab that, copy it. It's just one big directory there. Go back up to the theme merge directory and paste it. And label it very clearly, old version. Now, if you open up the old version, what you're going to see is that in the same way that if you go into edit a theme in Shopify, there's the assets, there's the config, layouts, etc. Same thing. These are where those files are actually stored. The primary thing that you're interested in, and just keep checking that you're in the old version, it will be obvious, go into assets, and you're mainly going to want to, it'll be pretty obvious, grab anything that belonged to the old version. So typically it's the banners. If it looks, if in doubt, take it over. But you also want to minimize what you take, because basically when you take things over, you're overwriting the new vanilla. So fav icon, I'm guessing, is something we'd want. The featured images look like the client data. That's probably not, but if it's just images, it doesn't really matter. So basically, you're grabbing all the images that you would otherwise have had to upload via the theme, and we're going to copy those. Copy. We're going back to our theme directory. We're going into our merged files. We're going into assets, and you'll see it's still got the generic banners there. So we're going to paste what we've done over top. Replace the files, yes. And what you'll now see, some of the things will still be the same because they were never uploaded, but we're doing a pregnancy client here, and we've got a lot of pregnant looking things, so that's kind of cool. Okay, then what you'll need to do is, once again, back to your theme merge directory, into the old version, down to the config, settings data.json. You may have to tell, mine automatically opens in Notepad. You may have to tell it to open in a text editor. Select all and copy. Going back to your theme merge, into your merged version, config, settings data, and paste it over top. File, save. This only works if there's no code changes, or at least it will only bring across non-code changes. Back to our theme merged. You're going to zip up your merged version into zip folder, and we'd typically call it something like, in this case, eCheck, sound like a prod, Mobillia. And we're going to go back into the client store. We're going to hopefully upload a theme. There we go. Choose file. merged version, it won't let you update a non-zip file. So there we go, open. You'll still need to go through and check all your changes. But hopefully between all the assets and the settings, that will get you a long way ahead. But don't publish it until you've tested it. And now you can go and preview it like any other file. I'm going to stop the video here just so it doesn't get too long.